In this world of generative models doing a lot of rounds, have you heard of a non-generative model? Well, let's hear about JEPA. JEPA is Joint Embedding Predictive Architecture, an architecture which is built in Meta Superintelligence by Yen LeCun. Now, this is quite interesting architecture which essentially looks at creating a model which self-learns itself based on unlabeled data. Now, what essentially JEPA does is rather than focusing on generating data, it focuses on learning the data and essentially creating high semantic relationships of the data. Now, the way how it works is it's trained by passing mask data, and the model tries to identify the abstract embedding of the mask data rather than relying on creating the additional pixels of the data, which essentially is what all the other models would do, which is recreating or reconstructing the pixels to create the entire image. Rather than that, this works on creating abstract embeddings or trying to understand the relationship of the mask data from the other visual images which are there. Essentially like how humans do, which is we try to kind of identify what the mask data is based on the other context of it. Now, the way how it works is you have two embeddings, which is the context embedding and the target embedding. The context embedding is where you kind of pass the unmasked data, and the target embedding where you pass an image with a masked data in it, and you then have a predictor, and the predictor will then identify the masked data and try to compare that with the target embedding to make sure that the data loss is as less as possible. Now, JEPA has got two variants, which is one is an iJEPA, which works on images, and two is a VJEPA, which actually works on self-learning based on videos. Now, this is quite an interesting paper, and then let's see what's happening in the rounds.